Hello everyone, in today's lab we will solve, create and populate a Bigtable instance lab. So let's start. First of all, what is exactly BigQuery? So BigQuery is managed by Google NoSQL database service designed for large scale low latency workload. It is generally recommended for datasets that exceed 1 TB for workloads that require thousands of operation per second, and its use cases are like real time analytics for adtech, IoT, data ingestion and analysis, personalized recommendations for e-commerce and financial market dataset. In this lab we will create a Bigtable instance. After that new we will create a new Bigtable table, and after that load data files from cloud storage using a Dataflow template, and we will verify that data loaded into BigQuery or not. After that we will delete table and instance. So let's start the lab. Before we start the lab we need to check that we have the correct IAM permission for our project, and second thing is that we need to enable the Dataflow API. As you can see that this is my project number, and we have permission for this service account. Search Dataflow API here and click here. It is showing that our API is enabled, but we will first disable it and after that we will enable it. As you can see that here is disable API button. Click here, is disable it. After that enable it again. As you can see that our Dataflow API is now enabled. Click here, check my progress. Now your Dataflow API is enabled. First we need to create a Bigtable instance. We will go to Google Cloud Console, click here. After that go to view all products. You can see here in databases, here is our Bigtable. We will click here, create instances. We will copy this instance name and paste it here. We don't need to write ID by ourselves. Click on continue. Select SSD because it is given in lab that we have to use SSD, and in cluster ID leave the default value. In zone we have to select US East 5A. Click on continue. Region is US East 5A. In node scaling mode it is already selected manual allocation, so we don't need to choose this option. It is already selected. Click on create. As you can see that our Bigtable instance is created. Click here, click on check my progress. Now we need to create a Bigtable table. So see how its structure look like. It is Bigtable is like a key value pair. See, row key will be unique and there will be many columns, and we will combine that and we will call it column group family. Click on personalized sales. Go to tables. After that, make table by this name. Create table, and table id is user sessions. We need to create two columns. First name is interactions and second name is sales. We will copy it, click on done, add a column, family name sales, done. Click on create. As you can see that our table is created. In this task we have to first create a cloud storage bucket. After that we have to create a Dataflow job using a template. Go to Google Console again. Here cloud storage. Click on create. Copy this your project ID and we will create a bucket by this name because it is unique. Paste it and continue. Where you want to store your data, so they already told us in multi-region and US. Already in multi-region US is selected. Click on continue and create. Confirm. My bucket is created. Now let's go to Dataflow. You can find Dataflow under the section of analytics. Create jobs from template. Click here. As you can see that they provided properties and values. I will fill according to these in job template. I filled everything: project ID, instance ID, table ID, and source path, pattern, temporary location, and data flow template and reason. Now let's run job. Remember one thing, that here in project ID, paste your project ID. Don't just copy paste this command. It will take nearly 3 to 5 minutes to complete this. You can see job steps view in graph view and table view also. Click here, check my progress. Now we will verify that data is loaded into BigQuery or not. So CBT is a cloud Bigtable command line which connects to your Bigtable instance and verify that the table. So CBT is basically a command line to connect to your Bigtable. To connect to our Bigtable, first we need to configure the cpdrc configuration and update the value of the project and instance. So copy both these commands and go to cloud cell and paste it here. If you want to verify that instance and project ID is saved in cpdrc, then do this. By cat command we can see the file output. So let's run it. You can see that project and instance ID is present in our cbtrc configuration. See this command, we can cbt, it will read from the user sessions table and count will be 10. So copy it, paste it here. You can see that top 10 will be populated. After that we have to delete this instance. Go to Bigtable and delete instance and tables also. Go to tables and click it and delete it from here. You need to copy and paste it here. User session, so table name, it is deleted now. Then delete instance also. Click here, go to overview section and click here and delete it, this instance from here. Delete. Check my progress. Our lab is successfully completed. Thank you.